stop, drop, and roll on. And yes, I'm out in the street with my hair tied up. But I'm not going in anywhere. I guess I need to turn that off before. I mean, I don't know if they come after you if you're not monetized for copyright stuff. I imagine it don't matter. These folks is turning on this road like they getting paid by the inch. Anyway, I am on my way. I'm going to get coffee this morning. I didn't want to make coffee at home, and so I'm going to go get coffee, and I'm taking my grapefruit with me. This is breakfast. And I just, you know, I guess I was looking because this person here act like they didn't want to stop. Act like their tailpipe is on fire. Anyway, so I'm getting out here to go do this, and before I, you know, get ready for work and start all that, because I worked late last night. And it's one thing this person told me, and we had a news anchor that just recently retired, and he made this comment. Well, one of the younger anchors made this comment when they were doing his send-off, because they really, you know, they did a really nice, that was one of the better signing offs that I've ever seen people do, like a final sign off. And these people here will turn up in front of you going to this donut house right here, for real though. And even when I was eating donuts, I ain't never like pulled over in front of donuts. Don't mean that much to me to get myself hit and my car towed up, for real though. But anyway, Starbucks is F-U-L-L. They on tilt this morning. I'm not going there. But one of the news anchors said one thing that I take away from him is that when I would be there working way past my time, he would always come in there and ask me what was I still doing there. And then when I would tell him, she said he would tell her, you know, they're not paying you for that extra, right? And it's true. There were some, I just had meetings yesterday, and then I had some problematic people. For some reason, well, I ain't gonna get all off into that because it's neither here nor there. But I will say this. I have to remind myself, I've told y'all this before about me and my workaholic stuff, which I really honestly think that workaholic stuff really tends, when people get over into that, it's a root of one or two things. And I might have 3 things, because I'm in a world now, which we all are, it is the year of our Lord 2019, where longevity with jobs, people don't really have that. You know, these jobs will fold up like a collapsible table in a minute and move down the road. And then you have a different generation, which they are self-starters. They do their own thing. They're not into having bosses and stuff like that. And they will hop up and leave. The era that I'm from is you work, and then you work, and you work, and you work, and then they give you the company watch and the plaque, and throw a little potluck for you and tell you thank you for your years of this and that and the other, and you out the door. And you there until, 35, 45, plus years, and this current generation doesn't do that. So I'm in between a lot of things. It's like a juxtaposition of sorts, because I have that mindset, because that is what I saw my parents do, and it is the era that I was, when I first started professionally, that I knew. And then it comes down to, I got my mindset with this, and then you got these other people that, you can't keep a stable work environment because their thing is, you done made me mad, I'm out of here. And sometimes they don't even say they out of here. They just put their purse on their arm, and you think they're gone to go get a coffee, and they don't come back. So it's that. And then it's a lot of other things, because I was, talking to my mom about this, because we shred. I have a shredder at home. My mom has a shredder, and we are, you know, always shredding papers. And it's kind of like a thing where you wonder, why do you, you know, like when something comes, like when I started job hunting, you had to physically go to the place, apply on paper, hope that the person that took your paper actually turned it into who it was supposed to be. Everything was done on paper and done physically. There wasn't any of this internet stuff. I remember a time without internet and without cell phones and all of this stuff. And so I have this old memory of the tried and true, because that was tried and true when I was doing stuff, you know, when I was starting to work, and since I've been actively working, even, you know, from a professional standpoint, I was having to go in and, you know, apply and sit and go in and interview. It wasn't this phone interview, or it wasn't this and that and the other. So it's really different. And so I have that, you know, the era, and then, you know, you got these things in your head that you've learned, you know, you be a good employee, all that kind of stuff. And then I have, y'all know I'm always gonna bring some fat into this thing on some level. I have that little people pleasing component. Well, let me just do this and tighten this up. Let me just do this. And see, when you keep on tightening stuff up, what you end up doing is you end up being all up in that place, still working. And these other folks is at home looking at, I don't think they call them sitcoms no more, but whatever it is that makes you laugh, and whatever it is that makes you cry, that people look at on TV, that kind of stuff. That's what people are doing, you know? And so it's just the strangeness. And that's what I'm fighting against. And so I have to work. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute, y'all. Okay, y'all. I got my Americano. I didn't think y'all wanted to hear me. And at first, but my guy, it's a guy that works on the window, but I don't think he's here today. And I wish I could show y'all, like right, let me see if I can point. Right there. It's some pots there, and oh, those pots are beautiful. And they got pansies in them right now. I would love to have those pots in my front yard. I know them pots cost at least $300 empty, okay? And then you got to put dirt in them bad boys. So that won't be happening for me, because wherever I put them at, and the reason why I say that is because I know me, and in a couple of years, hold on a minute. Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? What did you say?
Said I'm making it.
Oh, you're gonna make it. You'll be fine.
You want your receipt?
Yes, please. All right, thank you. Have a good one. These little young ones be talking about they making it. He's standing up there with his little hat and stuff on. Let me not put that up there. Let's see. They liable to tell me to go down here because they act like an Americano is not, well, it's, you know, they act like it's a specialty drink. It ain't nothing but what it is. But they liable to tell me to go down here. That man look like the man off of, Hello, good morning. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Here go Mama and Papa. Let me let them cross. Come on. They going in there. That's a little senior hangout. Y'all, they be in there. And they in there thick as thieves. I'm trying to tell you, you got to watch them know, because it's a little. This was a bad design, because you park over here on this side. They should have shifted the McDonald's over this way, because them little senior people got to park on this side and then walk across in front of the traffic. And you get these little hot rods coming through here not paying attention, and it really does make me, it gives me pause, is what I will say. Because you know, you just don't want to see nobody get hurt or anything like that. Here's my Americano. It don't have nothing in it except for Americano. And I don't, you know, yes. I'm going to put that right there. just for a second. What I do, and I'm inviting y'all to my ritual, which I don't do all the time, but when I get a hankering to do it, I do it. I will come up here and I got two things I bring with me. One is this. And it. Oh, here it is. And I knew I brought my grapefruit, so I bought my own paper napkins. But this is, y'all know I done showed y'all this before. This is what I use in my anything that's unsweetened. Like if I get tea or something somewhere, that's what I use. I don't mess with that pink stuff and that blue stuff and that yellow stuff. I don't. So, and it doesn't take, this is just organic stevia. That was probably too much that I just put in there. But, alright. And I bring my own stirrer. These I think I got it Tuesday morning. It was like 12 of them in a pack. And I had, you know, at one point had them little stir sticks and stuff. That's a waste because you just use them and then you put them in the trash can. And then, you know, you got to repurchase it. So I just bought these little stirrers. I think these things might be for alcohol, but y'all know I don't play that. So, yeah, this is good. And that's my Americano. And they got just a little bit of foam on it, which is, I just think that's cute. It's probably supposed to be cute. Now I'm going to do something unorthodox, so don't pay me no attention. Yep, I did that. But, that's what my thing is. And so I think that when I work like that, here as of late, I have that thing that newsman told that young person rings in my ear. When I'm going beyond my allotted time, what be it, you know, the time frame that you're supposed to work. Anytime you're going past that time frame. Now, I'm not talking about you doing your job and then you gonna sit up here and I'm over, you know, I'm supposed to get out at such and such, and you ain't did a day's work. Read your Bible. The word say you're supposed to work as unto the Lord. Okay then? But what I'm saying is, if I done did my work and I'm still sitting in here tidying stuff up and doing this and doing that, then I'm reducing my bottom line as far as my hourly wage, because instead of it being 10 hours or 12 hours, or whatever, when I get over into 13 hours and 14 hours, number one, you're tired. Number two, you tired of that. Let me put it like that. And then number two, your hourly wage, or even what if you salary, your money's going down. So you need to be, and I say this to myself, I need to cut it out. I don't have to please nobody. If I did what I was supposed to do and I told them people I was going to do what I said I was going to do when I got hired on, I don't have to go beyond that. Because the Lord knows my heart, and He knows how I'm working, and He knows my intent. And I said that all on the crux of saying I worked really, really late last night. See how I just go on and on? But I just wanted to check in, let y'all in on my little ritual. The rest of my ritual y'all won't be able to take part in because I call Scrankton. And Scrankton is, y'all know Scrankton is my mother. That ain't her real name if you're new to my channel. But I call her, she does answer to Scrankton though. She really does. And I got nicknames for everybody. They probably got some for me too, but I don't know them. And if I find them out there, I hope that they nice. We'll see. But anyway, I call Scrankton and I talk to him. We just start the day out and just catch up and stuff. Cause I just talked to her just a little bit yesterday. So today, you know, I'm due to catch up with her, and we talk, and then I go and do, you know, get ready and do my thing. And Pierre has a different schedule, and so he's not out as much as he had been being out, which that creates a challenge because at Rascal, you know, I'm all about cooking at the house. And Pierre will put his feet up under a table in a minute. For real though. Not our table, a table out in these streets. So I've been having to temper him down because he's been wanting to, you know, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know what's in that stuff. You know, I'll go somewhere where it's tried and true and trusted, But you don't know because, like I just told you, these folks turn over and leave these jobs in New York Minute. And so yesterday we had gumbo. I made gumbo, and y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I probably had a cup of gumbo, and it was mainly the gravy part of it. And I had, when I say a cup, that includes the rice, okay? And I didn't have a cup of rice. I had them big old serving spoons like they have, like when you go to like these buffets. I had one of them of rice, and then the gumbo stuff over the top of it. And I didn't eat all that. And hand to God, I did not eat all of it. I'm telling you, it is a beautiful thing when you start realizing just how much food you need and how much food you've been eating. Even in your watching your diet, eating, still been eating too much food. Protein is my priority. I have to keep my protein levels up. And now I'm just rambling. So y'all see the sun is coming up. I done came out here. I'm watching the cars go by. Even though it looks like nothing's going on behind me, it's a busy. These folks is going that way to the next big city that way, and then folks going that way. I don't know where they're going. They're driving into the sun. I know that. And I'm sitting up here like a little minor bird watching them and enjoying my morning. And I might get around to this grapefruit, and I might not, but I brought it for good measure just in case. And these grapefruits, I don't know, the Lord kissed them, because every one I done got this year has been sweet. And it was, but I'm gonna have to lay off the grapes because I ate some grapes last night. And y'all, I'm telling you, I got not feeling my best for about a good hour. I didn't feel good after I ate those grapes, and I really washed them off and everything. It was just, they didn't set well with me. All they take for me for that is one time, and I have to put you down for a little while. I'll come by, I'll circle back around, but I got to let that, look, that's taken out of rotation. You know how when you do music and then they take your song out of rotation, it's playing every 5 minutes, and then next thing you know, the time spreads out and the time spreads out, and then your record is up there getting dust. If you young, you don't know what I'm talking about when I say records. Vinyls is coming back though. We call them records. 45s, 78s, and 33s. Yeah. Y'all have a good day.